Hey, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Life Coaching with MDR. Um, I'm in a different setting, but the message is still the same. I want you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video, and to just use this as a tool, an outlet to, you know, take something away that can help you grow. That's the whole purpose of my channel, for you to come and grow with me, to be able to do some self-inventory and build upon the things that you know and the things that you are trying to seek out for your life to have a better life. So I was reading something about trauma, which prompted this video. Um, I was at this conference back in um, November. Yeah, November. And it was the speaker um, who was talking about resting heart rates. And if your resting heart rate is over 100 while you're resting, just sitting doing nothing, then you've experienced some type of trauma in your life. And that is your way, your body's way of staying alert, because you don't know what you may be, um, what may be about to happen. So that is your way to always be ready. What's the saying? You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. So trauma. A lot of us have experienced some type of trauma that has shaped us to be who we are, that has shaped our characteristics, that has shaped our responses to certain things, that have taught us how to maneuver in life, how to maneuver around people that we may think are distrustful, that may be um, out to use what they know to hurt us. So we react in a certain way. That's why um, you get different people. Um, you may know somebody in one capacity, and somebody else may know them in another. And it sounds, cliche, but people are protecting themselves and protecting themselves for something that you may have given off, and that's probably not even who you are. But they picked up on something, and because of the trauma that they've experienced, they reacted in a certain way. So we've all experienced some type of trauma that has molded us to be who we are today. But I want to tell you that you can move beyond that trauma. You can move beyond what has happened to you and know that you can still have a great and prosperous and successful life. And many times we equate success with worldly things. And when I say worldly things, I mean materialistic things, status, um, promotions on a job, accolades, titles. That's all fine. But when I say success in life, I mean health, peace, um, being able to go home to some people that love you, affection, admiration, integrity, um, knowing your self-worth, um, knowing who you are and whose you are. Those things mean way more than any award and promotion that you will receive in this lifetime, because there are people with things, right? There are people with millions and billions of dollars who aren't happy, who don't have people in their life to push them, who support them, who love them, who are invested in their well-being, in their heart, and they have millions. They can go on any trip they want to. They can go get in their private jets. They can go across the seas to different countries. They can experience um, life in a different way that those who don't have millions can. But money is not sufficient to happiness. And I know there's a thing that people say, money can buy money probably can't buy happiness, but it can, it provides you with enough cushion to be happy. But I read this lady's story, and she said that she had designer bags, clothes, um, a whole host of cars. She was able to go where she wanted to go when she wanted to go. She had enough money in the bank to take care of her family, go on exquisite and exotic trips, chefs, masseuse on call, everything that she could dream of, she had attained. And she was what people would call goals. But she got cancer. And she said, as she laid in the hospital bed, none of those things mattered. All she wanted was somebody to be there to hold her hand while she went through radiation and chemotherapy. And she didn't have anybody. Because all the people that she picked up along the way was not there for who she was, but for what she could give them. And many times people equate success with all these people they come in contact with, and people that they can put on their roster of people that they know. But what does that mean, knowing people and not really having them in your life to be there when you need them the most? TD Jake said that you, as a woman and as a man looking for somebody to spend your forever with, you want somebody that you can hold their hand as you're lowering your parents, your mother or your father in the ground. That's who you want to spend your forever with. Not somebody that you can just turn up with on a weekend, but somebody who is going to do life with you when life isn't always pretty. You want somebody that can understand that you've experienced some traumatic experiences and not judge you, but really seek to understand what you've experienced and help you unpack that baggage. It's so many people that have people in their life and all they want to do is experience the good times. New Edition said, can you stand the rain? Sunny days will come, but can you stand the rain? And you need people in your life that's going to be there with you when it's sunny and be there with you when it's raining. Because you're not going to always have good days. You're not going to always have good days. And you're not going to always have days where you're smiling and you're happy and you're energetic and you're joyful and you're positive and you're on the right path. You're going to have days where you're messy, where you're petty, where you're angry, where you're negative, where you're sad, where you're broken, where you think back on things that have happened to you and you're wondering why you. You're going to have days where it don't make sense. You've already prayed about it. Nothing is coming to fruition. You've manifested it. You don't see anything. And you're wondering why. When is this thing going to make a turnaround? When is this thing going to turn around in my favor? And that's when you're going to need people in your life that are also praying for you, that are also rooting for you, that also understand that you need somebody just the way you give it, you need it back. So, trauma is real. I've had plenty of traumatic experiences in my life. And when I look back, I'm like, that makes sense why I react to certain people in certain ways. It it makes so much sense when you really look back and wonder why you may feel that way or say certain things or do certain things. And it really does impact you. And if you don't take that traumatic suitcase and unload it, take it out, take it off the shelf, open it up, and start taking stuff out and really looking at it and really realizing what you've experienced and how can you grow from this. And it may take your entire lifetime. But if you don't do the work, it won't work. Um, you have to do the work to have a better life. This morning I got up. If I look tired, I am. At 4:35. Yesterday I was supposed to start my 2-day workouts, but the alarm went off and I was like, mm-mm. And I still did go out and work out last night, but my goal was to do 2-day workouts this week. But this morning my clock went off, my alarm went off at 4:35, and the tired me said, girl, we can do that tomorrow. The me that wants to change me said, what if tomorrow don't come? So I got my butt up and I got myself ready to go do water aerobics. Once I started moving, I woke up, got it done, came home, fixed my breakfast, got ready for work. And I said all of that to say, you can't keep putting off your goals and just expecting them to happen. Faith and work. Faith and work. That is how dreams come true. That is how goals become a checklist off your list. You have to get up when you're tired. You have to be about your business. You have to block out the noise. And you have to deal with things and quit burying them. Nothing heals covered up. We've all experienced some sort of trauma before in our lives. And it is time we deal with it. It is time we unpack those things. It is time we get a counselor, a therapist, psychologist, a best friend, a prayer closet, whomever your God is. Pray and seek him, her, whatever, as much as you can. And you have to be about your business to change your life and quit making excuses. And you have to be determined to change your life, because there's going to be times you hit roadblocks and you be like, yep, I might as well just stay the same because it's not working. Those are the moments you got to keep pressing. Those are the moments you got to keep going forward. It will not be easy because you are comfortable. I'm comfortable. But if you want to see change, you're going to have to get uncomfortable. And it's going to take God pushing you out there and you doing this. I'm not ready. Let him push you. Get ready. Some things are about to change. Some things are about to shift. There is favor on your life, and favor is not fair. It's not. But you got to be ready for the things that are about to happen, the doors that are about to open, the doors that are about to close. Because see, we like to praise him for the doors that are open or opening, but you also need to praise him for the doors that have closed. because he saved you from some stuff. But the traumatic experiences that you have had happen to you thus far did not come to destroy you. And you have to get over that. Why did it happen to me? It didn't just happen to you. So many other people have experienced traumatic experiences in their lives too. But you have to change this and this. And when you align the two, you'll start speaking things over your own life and watch them come to pass. You'll start changing the way you think. You'll start changing the things you say. You'll start changing the things you allow people to speak over your life. You'll stop people dead in their tracks and rebuke that thing. You won't allow people to say things that you don't want to see come to pass. And you don't have enough power in you to say, don't say that about me. If they want to say that about themselves, that's on them. But don't you allow them to speak things over your life that you don't want to come to pass. It's time to get over, I hate to say that, it is time to dive in to those things that are hindering us so you can be a better you. It's time. You've put it off long enough. I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to Life Coaching with MDR. I truly appreciate every like. I truly appreciate every view. I truly appreciate you guys. Be encouraged and don't let anything or anybody stop you. You got this. Victory. Victorious. Have a great day.